Hello everyone, welcome to today's our online class. Last class we discussed the first part of the 7th chapter from our textbook, Glimpses of India. The first one was Baker from Goa. The second one is Coorg. So let's check the chapter. Coorg is coffee country famous for its rainforest and spices. So while reading this one you can understand the different things about the Coorg. So let's check the chapter. Midway between Mysore and the coastal town of Mangalore sits a piece of heaven that must have drifted from the kingdom of God. Drifted here means being carried along gently by air. So it says that midway between Mysore and the coastal town of Mangalore you can see a heaven. It's a piece of heaven. That means it is looking like a heaven. That is Coorg. This land of rolling hills is inhabited by a proud race of martial men. Martial men is having to do with war. The people who are participating in war. Martial men, beautiful women and wild creatures. Coorg or Kodagu, the smallest district of Karnataka, is home to evergreen rainforest, spices and coffee plantations. Evergreen rainforest cover 30% of this district. During the monsoons, it pours enough to keep many visitors away. During the monsoon, pours means rainfall. The season of joy commences from September and continues till March. The season of joy. So happy season commences means starts from September and it continues till March. The weather is perfect with some showers thrown in for good measure. The air breathes of invigorating coffee. Coffee estates and colonial bungalows stand tucked under tree canopies in prime corners. Prime corners means best corners. Canopies, roof-like coverings that form shelters. Roof-like, so coffee estate. The fiercely independent people of Coorg are possibly of Greek or Arabic descent. So it says that they may come from their ancestors may be Arab or Greek. So we can check how is the story goes. As one story goes, a part of Alexander's army moved south along the coast and settled here when return became impractical. So Alexander's army, when Alexander came to India, their army, or some members from that army, they cannot move back home. They cannot go back. So what happened there? They settled there, and these people married amongst the locals, and their culture is apparent in the martial traditions, marriage and religious rites, which are distinct from the Hindu mainstream. Distinct means a different mainstream, a tradition which most people follow. So because of that people settled there and they married local women from there, and the rites or tradition, the marriage, religious rites, everything different from them. That is different from Hindu mainstream. So it is different from Hindu tradition. So that says that they are from Greek. So you can see a traditional Coorgi dress. A man was wearing a traditional Coorgi dress. So about this dress only, the next story comes about this dress. So Arabic descendant, how it comes we can check. The theory of Arab origin draws support from the long black coat with an embroidered waist belt worn by the Kodavus. Known as kufiya, it resembles the kufiya worn by the Arabs and the Kurds. So it is related to the dress. So Arabs and the Kurds are wearing the same type of dress. So it says that Coorg people are descendants of the Arab. Coorgi homes have a tradition of hospitality, and they are more than willing to recount numerous tales of valor related to their sons and fathers. So they are very interested to rethink about that in numerous tales of valor, stories of courage and bravery, usually in war, about their father, their son and other members. The Coorg regiment is one of the most decorated in the Indian army, and the first chief of the Indian army, General Cariappa, was a Coorgi. So most decorated here means having received the maximum number of awards for bravery in war. So Coorg regiment got a lot of awards in bravery, and the first chief of Indian army, General Cariappa, was a Coorgi person. Even now, Kodavus are the only people in India permitted to carry firearms without a license. So only Kodavu people can carry firearms. Maybe guns they can carry without any license. The river Kaveri obtains its water from the hills and forest of Coorg. Mahasir, a large freshwater fish, abound in these waters. Very rich. We can see more number we can see there. Kingfishers die for their catch, while squirrels and langoors drop partially eaten fruit from the mischief of enjoying the splash and the ripple effect in the clear water. Elephants enjoy being bathed and scrubbed in the river by their mahads. Mahads means the people those are taking care of the elephant. Mahad. The most laid back means relaxed, not in a hurry. The most laid back individuals become converts to the life of high energy adventure with river rafting, canoeing, rappelling, rock climbing and mountain biking. Numerous walking trails in this region are a favorite with the truckers. Trails means paths created by walking. So truckers will be liked because of the walking paths are there, lot of there. So it's useful for the truckers. You can see a basket seller from Coorg, a basket seller from the Coorg. So here you can see different types of rafting. Different type of adventures like river rafting. Rafting means traveling in a river in a raft, and then canoeing, traveling in a river in canoe. Then rappelling, going down a cliff by sliding down a rope. Rock climbing, everything is interesting adventures there. Birds, bees and butterflies are there to give you company. Macaques, Malabar squirrels, langoors and slender lories keep a watchful eye from the tree canopy. I do, however, prefer to step aside for wild elephants. So different types of animals you can see there. The climb to the Brahmagiri hills brings you into a panoramic view of the entire misty landscape of Coorg. A walk across the rope bridge leads to the 64-acre island of Nisargadhama, running into Buddhist monks from India's largest Tibetan settlement at nearby Bailakupa is a bonus. The monks in red, ochre and yellow robes are amongst the many surprises that wait to be discovered by visitors searching for the heart and soul of India right here in Coorg. Panoramic view here, the view of wide area of land. So different types of things that we can see in the Coorg. So if you are visiting Coorg, you can see this type of different types of things there. So here fact file is given there. It's how to reach Coorg. So here we wind up this class. You can check some questions are there. We can check these whole things next class. So I hope you understood the lesson. So if you have any doubts about this part, you can ask it in the comment box. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. See you later. Bye.